guys, today's problem is max consecutive ones. So what is given? Given a binary nums array and an integer k, which and we have to return what? Maximum number of the consecutive ones in the order if you can flip at most k zeros. So what does it mean? It means we have an array of the binary coding numbers, okay, and we have to return the number of maximum consecutive ones. What is the meaning of maximum consecutive? So look at this 1 1 1. How many ones are there? 3. 1 1 1 1 1. How many ones are there? 4. We have to return the maximum. What is maximum? 4. So this is by doing this and adding zeros also. What question is saying, after flipping you can flip at most k zeros. At most k zeros. For example, in this given example, the k value is 2. So we can flip the two zeros into ones. For example, I am flipping these two zeros, 1 and 1. So what is the maximum length of this consecutive ones? 1 1 1 1 1 1. This one is 6. What happen if I flip this and this value? Means this will be 1, this will be 1. 1 2 3, 2 2 4 into 6. So maximum consecutive ones will be 6. So this is the answer. They are flipping this one and this one. So how can we should we convert the zeros into ones, or we can change the question here? How we can change the question? We can change the question like we can think about an array and subarray. In subarray, we can think about a subarray having k zeros. What does it mean? What I am trying to say, we do not need to actually flipping the 0 into 1. We can look at the problem in another way. For example, I am saying we will change the problem subarray, a longest subarray having k values 0. So for doing we will be using a sliding window concept here, 2-pointer sliding window concept. How? For example, we will take this example. What is the naive approach? Without moving forward to the sliding window, we will first check the naive approach of the subarray. So first of all, we will try to find the subarrays of this given length. So what is a subarray? Subarray is, if I am starting at point this 0th point, then I will find every array, every subarray, like this one is 1, 2 length, 3 length, 4 length, 5 length. So when I reach the 5th length, and what is the zero count? Zero count is 2, which is satisfying my condition. So I will find the length of this subarray. What is the length will be? 1 2 3 4 5. 5 will be the length. Okay, if I flip these two, and 5 will be the length. So I will check another one. I will check this is not considerable. Okay, and these will not considerable if I start from 0th point. Okay, I will check every subarray. Now we will start from this. I will take this subarray, I will take this subarray, I will take this, I will take this. So in this subarray of 2 length, how many zeros? 0. In this subarray of 3 length, how many zeros? 1. In the subarray of this length, how many zeros? 2 zeros. In the this one, how many zeros? 3. So it is violating my condition, violating the given condition. So I will not consider this subarray. Means I will consider, but I will check the length of every possible subarray, but I will not update my length, maximum length of the subarray which having the 2k's, 2k zeros. Okay, so I will check every possibilities. What if I will start from this point? What if I start from this point? What if I start from this point? So basically this will be looking like I will apply a for loop. I will apply a for loop from 0 to n. Okay, and I will apply a nested for loop which is starting from the I to n. Okay, so I am in this scenario, I am taking every possible subarray. I am not applying any condition, and I will checking if my array of j equal to 0. I will say 0 plus plus 0 plus plus. Okay, and after doing this thing, I will check if my k is less than or equal to my 0. If my k is wait, if my I am doing something wrong, this will be greater than equal to 0. अगर मेरा k 0 से बड़ा है तो I will update my length. How? My length will be j minus I plus 1. Okay, my length will be j minus I plus 1. I will update the length, and I will update my max length also. I will update my max length. How will I update my max length? Max length is equals to my max of max length comma length. Okay, and end of the curly braces. So what I am trying to do, I am applying a for loop. I am changing the color so it will be more clear to you. I am applying a for loop, a nested for loop, and I am checking if I am checking all the subarrays. I will start from j equals to I to n. If my array of j is equal to 0, then I will update my 0. और कब तक ये चलेगा? जैसे ही मेरा k ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 है, जब तक मेरा k ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 है, मीन्स जो मेरा 0 है वो लेस है मेरे k से, गिवन k से, आई विल अपडेट माई लेंथ. ओके, मैक्सिमम लेंथ, एंड दैट्स इट. I will end the this for loop here, and wait, this for loop also. This one will be my naive approach. What is the time complexity in this approach? Time complexity, you can see what is time complexity. This one is nested for loop. Time complexity will be O of n square. Okay, so and my space complexity will be O of 1, because I am not taking any extra space. I am just taking the variable. Which variables? Max length variable. So these are not considerable. So my space complexity is O of n, but my time complexity is O of n square. So we can look at the code. This one is the code of brute force approach. This one is the code of brute approach, which is time complexity O n square. So given is nums array, and k, how many zeros are there? Int max length 0, nums dot size. I will start my for loop from 0 to n. I'll take my 0 to 0, because in every subarray I have to consider and update 0 simultaneously, and updating the length also simultaneously. So I'm again writing the nested for loop j इक्वल टू आई से j लेस देन n तक जाएगी. एंड if nums of j is equals to 0, I will update the 0. If my 0 is less than equal to k, I will update the length, update the max length. Okay, and I will in the finally I will return the max length. This is my brute force approach, which is having the time complexity n square. So now I will move forward. I am moving forward to the best approach. Best approach or O of n approach. What will it be? Our sliding window. Sliding window. So what we have here, I will have L equals to 0 and right also equals to 0. Okay, and my max length will be 0 initially, and my 0 my 0 will be 0 initially. Okay, so let's take an example. Let's take this example. Okay, 1 1 1 0 0 0 4 1 and 0. So yeah, 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 4 times 0, 4 times 1, and this, let us suppose I have this one, and my key as given in the problem 2. In the sliding window, I have to maintain 2 pointers. My both pointers are pointing at the 0 initially. I will check the window size. How I am saying? So I am starting from 0, and I will move my right index in the right direction. Okay, कब तक करना है? जब तक मेरा 0 लेस देन k है तब तक करना है. So initially I am starting at 0th index, which is 1, and next will be my this, next will be my this. We will move our right index in the right side until we find until we find 0 less than k, less than equal to k. I will move my right. Again I have this. At this point my right is my 0 is 1. At this point my 0 will be 2. At this point my 0 will be 3. I will not update. Because I have the condition until my 0 is less than equal to k, I will update. So at this point I will start shifting my left. Why? Because currently my window size is this. Look at the problem, and in this window I have 3 zeros, which is not considerable according to the given question, because I have only 2. I have the right to flip only 2 zeros. So I will update my left. I will update my left. My left will be this. Come at this, come at this, come at this. What happen if my left is at this point? If my left is at this point, I will say, and my left is 0, I will apply a condition. If my array of left is equal to 0, I will say 0 minus minus, means I am updating, and currently my 0 will be 2. Okay, so I'll stop here. I will stop here, or at this point I will update this, and my L will be at this position. So I will start my next iteration. I will start from this point. At this point I have two zeros, and left value will be 0 1 2 3 4, and right value will be L. Right is equals to 5. So yeah, this one is my current subarray. After shifting my left in the right direction and fixing my right, okay, so I will again start moving my right. What happened now, my right will always be moving in this direction. Right will be here and right will be here. My right is here and my 0 is 2. My right is here, my 0 is 2. My right is here, my 0 is 2. So at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, my R will be 9th position and my 0 will be 2. My zeros count is 2. So it is a considerable array. Okay, so what is the length of this? 9 minus 4 plus 1. What will be the length? 9 minus 4 plus 1, which is equals to 6. Okay, so I will update my max length. My max length will be 6. Sorry, we have not updated my previous length. My previous length, max length was 5. 1, 2, 3, 0. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This was my first subarray having first subarray maximum sublength 5 and now my length is 6. Okay, so I will move my right. So what happened, I will update my R to this point. Now again my 0 will be 3. Okay, when I come at this position, my 0 will be 3 and I will start again. My left is at this position, my left is at this position. Okay, so I will update I will start shifting my left because condition is broken here. When I move my right to this point, this position, my right will move every time. Every iteration, my right will kept moving. Okay. Until when? Right will be moving until it is less than n. What is n? N is the length of my vector. So you can see the code. This one, and what is the time complexity? Time complexity in this case will be O of n. As you can look it in my code, time complexity will be approx O of n plus O of n, which will be my 2n. O of 2n. So look at this. Max length is 0, 0 is 0, left is 0 and right is 0 as I already told you, and n is my length of vector. And कब तक चलेगा ये? While my right will be less than n. जब भी मेरा nums of right 0 आता है, I will update my 0 count, and while my 0 is greater than k, in case मेरा 0 greater than k आता है, I will shift my left. I will shift my left pointer and check if my nums of length is 0, then I will say 0 minus minus and left will be keep moving. Okay, and this condition is if my 0 is less than equal to k, then I will check the size of the subarray and I will update the subarray also. And this R++ is I am doing this R++ every time and return maximum length. Okay, so this is the so you can look at this code and you should try to look the time complexity. How? This will run n times. R is less than n. As I am starting from the R is equals to 0 to n, then this is the n times of n. Okay, so again there is a while loop. It will how many times it will go maximum कितना जा सकता है? Look at this example. If I have 1 1 1 1 0. Okay, 1 1 1 1 0 and 0 0, and my k is equals to 1. Okay, and my k is equals to 1. So in the worst case, how will be the length of this inside while loop? What is the length? Look, I will start from here and update, and my left is here and my right is moving, and right is here and right is here. When my right is here, my zero count will be 2, which is violating my condition. Then I will start iterating. I will start iterating my left. I'll start iterating my left here. How many times? 1 2 3 4 5. When my left is here, okay, and my right is here, and I'll have to move my left up to n times. So in the worst condition, my inside while loop will go up to n. So O of n and O of n, this will be plus, and this will be O of 2n maximum, and 2n is basically supposed to be n. Okay, so that's it. This is the problem: maximum consecutive ones, brute, and the better approach. So thank you guys.